Good morning, all. No, I didn't do my weather thing. I'm always forgetting something in the mornings these days. I'm just harebrained. Get out of there. Get out of the pocket. There we go. What do we got? We got weather. We got excessive heat yet again. Feels like 94 degrees. Yes, sir. I concur. I totally concur. 98 for the high today. Tomorrow is 100 and change. Worse when you consider the heat index. 87% humidity this morning, a whole 4 points lower than yesterday. Doesn't really feel all that bad out here right now. It's going to get that way. Headed out. Stopping off at my buddy's place again. Same routine. Second verse, same as the first. Henry, the 8th, I am. Gonna go to the east side of downtown, work for most of the day today. After we get our breakfast, of course, got to do our breakfast run. So I got up in the attic and checked my water heater, and it does not have an electric igniter. It's just the temperature controlled, auto igniter thing with the pilot light. I was mistaken. I thought that thing had electronic ignition on it, but it doesn't. So I tried purging the line. Road's on the other side, dipshit. Put your phone down. I put the pilot setting on, to cycle the valve on and off a couple times, and sat there and held the pilot reset thing down for a couple of minutes, and I was hitting the little striker. It's one of those piezo striker igniters, like charcoal ovens have and stuff like that. So I struck. It never kicked. I never smelled any gas. So I'm thinking what happened is something with the gas block on the front of the water heater has gotten clogged up or corroded inside or God knows what. So unfortunately, that means I'm without a hot water tank until that is replaced. I thought mistakenly that if it were just an electrical problem, I could solve that. But no. Murphy has other plans for me, and it involves hard nipples and shrunken manly bits in cold water. So, hey, look at that! Nobody coming. It's a nice morning for a walk over there in the park. Had I gotten up earlier, maybe I could have done something like that, but no, I'm running behind schedule as usual because I had stuff at home to do, like trying to revive a dead hot water tank. Out of selfish reasons too, because I didn't want to take a cold shower this morning. I could not go up there yesterday afternoon. It was too hot. I opened the stairs, and I've got one of those thermal zip closures, above the attic stairs, and as soon as I even reached for the zippers on that, they were hot. I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't going up there. I opened it just for a second just to see how bad it was, and it dried my eyeballs out as soon as I opened the zippers. I'm like, nope, I ain't going up there. So I did it this morning at about 7 a.m. to see if I could kickstart that thing and maybe have a lukewarm shower, but no. Nope, not in the cards for me. Or any of the rest of my family that decides to brave that cold water. It's not so bad once you get in it, really. I mean, you let it run for a minute, and the water that's been in the lines and somewhat cooled by the rest of the house and the air conditioning and all that runs out after a minute or so, and then it's just whatever ground temperature water is, and it's not too bad. It's like getting into a somewhat cold swimming pool. Once the initial shock is over, it's okay. Nothing nearly as bad as cold showers in Oklahoma winters. Woohoo, buddy. I can tell you all about those. I can recite that line and verse. That is no fun. When the water coming out of the tap is in the high 40s, low 50s, it hurts, man. It is painful. As soon as it hits you, it induces shock, and your body just goes, get out, don't do it. No footer. Yeah, suffered through those for a while in Oklahoma when I was younger. So, moral of the story here is I've got to get that replaced before the temperatures drop. Don't want to subject my family to unnecessary torture. Hot water tanks are expensive these days, man, because you can't just dispose of them like we used to in the old days. You know, put them out on the curb and the trash men take them. No, now they're deemed hazardous waste, so you've got to have them hauled off by licensed plumbers that install the things, and there's a disposal fee. So that just goes to show you how dangerous the water is that we drink. You know, they deem all the sediment and sludge inside those tanks as toxic waste now. Goodness. Thanks for feeding us that for years and years and years in the way of fluorides and all kinds of heavy metals and bromides and everything else that we're not supposed to imbibe. But that's okay. You know, let it sit there in that tank and become a point hazard. So yeah, whatever. So I'll shop around for a tank. The one we have up there is a 50 gallon, something like that, and somebody etched in the side of it with a sharp pen or an engraver pen or something the date that it was installed, and it was August of 2008. So it has survived, what is that, 16 years? 14 years? Too tired to do math. I noticed that it's been getting noisier over the last 10 years since we've lived in that house. When it's boiling, it gurgles real loud. You know, you can hear it boiling and kind of echoing through the ceiling rafters and stuff in the house. It's pretty noisy. So, probably about time to replace it anyway. I just wish all this crap wouldn't pile up and happen all at the same time. Give me a break, man. Spread it out. Hey, a bike. Looks like a T7. I can't tell from here. It's an ADV bike. Can't tell if it's the Transalp or what we have. I think the Transalp is only available in a dark color, so that's got to be something else. I cannot tell. Coming, I go in. Okay then, you jump on over there. I didn't put my mounts on this thing last night, so I'm dealing with a giant cell phone in my breast pocket here. Kind of annoying. Alright, everybody break it up. KTM? I couldn't tell what that was. Is it orangish? Yeah, gonna hog it. You're gonna hog it, are you? Alright, keep driving then. Fun today. 6 lanes of staring at door handles. Alright, we'll just go on, find somebody else sleeping. Big boy sleeping. Saw me coming and backed way off. That was nice. Got a limited time to make this lane decision, so I'm gonna get it done. No footer. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. The bus is hauling balls. He's doing 75 plus. Do it, then do it. Stick it over there, dude, so I can go around you. Nope. So I'm going to have a surprise visit, not so surprise visit. It's a surprise to you guys, but I know what it's going to be. Next week, next Tuesday, I'm going to have some visitors. I won't say who it is until it happens. It's going to be a neat visit. A couple of fine gentlemen are coming over to hang out with me for a little while on Tuesday evening and maybe into Wednesday, we'll find out. And we're going to do some bike stuff. I haven't asked them if they want to be on video, you know, live stream or something like that, but if they don't mind, I might do a live stream Tuesday evening. That could be fun. Do a Q&A. I'm sure some of my viewers have questions for at least one of these gentlemen. Pick a lane, 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 pick a lane. So that'll be fun. We're going to mess around with some bikes and mechanical items, and that will give me some new material for riding and reviewing and farting around in my daily routines here in Houston. And then, of course, we've got the Scoot the Ozarks coming up in 3-4 weeks. It's coming up fast. Maybe I'll have time to work on the SilverWing while those guys are here. We'll see. Kick that project off. Who's going? This guy's the slowpoke running 60 in the HOV. Get out of the left lane, Toby. Ooh, I smell rubber. I saw smoke back there, now I smell it. Big rig must have locked them up and slid for a while, or his air brakes decided to lock and hang. Man, I-10's parking lot. Even the HOV, what is up? I don't see anything stopped up here other than just a lot of people who are waiting until the last second to get out of the HOV side. I don't know. Got a customer. Ooh, that guy didn't even scoot over. About took the door off of that constable's squad. No footer, no footer, no footer, no footer, no footer. Keep on going. Nobody coming, you keep going. Oh, made it. Bump. To get off the saddle on the Rebel, you have to kind of pull on the bars and stand up on the pegs at the same time because they're so far forward. Not ideal, but it works. Ooh, and again. Hee-haw! Thank you for waiting. Appreciate it. Ooh, it's a giant hole there. Okay, multiple obstacles this morning. Everyone just decided to shuffle cards all at the same time. Okay. Need a computer desk? Make it. Yeah, looks like it. Barely. You guys got the BMW scoot. Looks like electric one. Couldn't tell. Had to look at the light. Okay, I've arrived. I will catch you all for the afternoon commute. We hope. Oh, people haul ass through here, man. Alright, welcome back to the day. It's 100+ degrees outside. When I got on the bike in the garage, it said 107 on the gauge. Now it's down to 101, and the quote-unquote official temperature outside is 100 degrees right now, so yeah, it's about right. Hotter than that on the pavement. It's hot. I got some traction on the power situation at home today. Raised hell every which direction I could. Tired of waiting on the insurance companies and all the BS, and calling around to different electricians, and I basically had another electrician go out to the house, and they said that center point can be requested or demanded to run a temporary bypass line that goes over the ground to bypass the broken underground run. Come on, people. So after being on hold and putting up with a bunch of people that didn't know what they were talking about and unwilling to help and everything else, I said, look, I need a temporary bypass order put on this. You know, we can't survive in this heat without air conditioning, blah, blah, blah. And they issued somebody out there in an hour. It only took them an hour to show up on site, and then they worked for about an hour. And at 3:30, 3:45 this afternoon, we now have temporary power with a over-the-ground run from the tap of the transformer or whatever it is. So our panel is lit up and running again. That's a good thing. I haven't been home yet to assess all this. My son was home, luckily, so he could kind of ramrod this for me at a distance, and I'm gonna go through the house and kind of take inventory of what's working, what's not. All the circuits should be alive again. I've got to reshuffle my panel because I moved a bunch of stuff over from the dead bus or the dead leg on the left side over to the right side of the panel, and blah blah and this and that. So anyway, I've got some work to do out in the heat today and see if I can kind of restore everything in the house. Still don't know what that means for the hot water, or why the hot water tank stopped working on Monday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Might be a totally unrelated issue, but all these little synchronicities are starting to get annoying. I wish the problems would just give me a break for a while. Go find somebody else to pick on. So I probably will not put the upstairs AC back online because that compressor was having a lot of problems. I don't know if it's a bad contactor, bad capacitor, something is bad. Because it was tripping the 200 amp mains, 3 weeks ago, whatever it was, 4 weeks ago. So I'm going to leave that thing off. I will probably turn on just the fan, the blower for that system, so it's circulating air through the house, keeping the upstairs vents clean. We went around the house closing all the upstairs vents anyway, so I'm not real concerned about that. When we put the AC units in the bedrooms, I didn't want hot air from the attic interfering with that process, so we shut all the bedroom vents as much as we could. All the downstairs ones should still be open, I think, so downstairs AC should be able to just turn on and go now. So I'll tackle that when I get to the house, see if I've got any good luck in this string of bad luck. Now the caveat to this temporary bypass line is they charge $475 a month $475 a month for this service. Ouch. And they only leave it active for 30 days, according to the contract that my son forged my signature on. It said, you know, it's a temporary service. It's only active for 30 days. After 30 days, it's going to be removed unless there's an extension order put on, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. We got to get the electricians and all the permitting and whatever goes on behind the scenes tackled before then. So hopefully the insurance company will figure out what they're doing and quit sandbagging on this. They want to know what caused the damage. Well, hell if we know. It's underground. How are we supposed to know? I don't have x-ray vision. So they want to know if somebody was trenching in another yard. Well, okay, it's possible. I'm not really sure. I guess we could do that. Whatever, you know, maybe it was a backhoe. Maybe it was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Gopher that chewed through the power lines. I really don't have a clue. But how are we going to know until we get in there and dig it up? And even if you dig it up, what are you going to get out of that? Nothing. You got to replace it. You can't patch it. It's most likely tree root damage, which, you know, okay, if there's trees that have gotten kind of torqued sideways from the winds, they can cause pressure on those lines underground, and it's very likely what it is. But again, it doesn't matter. You know, whatever caused it or wherever the break is, it doesn't matter. We have to run new service and get past it. You gonna go? You gonna go? You gonna go? Okay, I'll go. It's too hot to sit here and wait, people. Too hot to mess around. And I'm just a little too fat to squeeze through there. That's one drawback about the Rebel. These foot pegs stick out so far on the sides that can't filter through some spots that other bikes can. Are we going? 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 Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh, 7 lanes of stop. I forgot to mention it's rush hour. As if you couldn't tell. It's 5:20 something, yeah. Right in the peak of the crap. Bus. Damn, man, you're holding up the line. Hit it. The bus is going 50 in the left lane. Move it, fat boy. Yikes. That's one of those trolley buses, probably loaded with people. That sucks. I want to be stuck in that thing broken down on the road in this heat. I'm sitting in a bread oven. Full stop. This is not good. Ugh. this point, it's always a gamble on what is the smarter path. Get off over here and take the access road, or continue on and gamble on the other end way down there. You're going, Tesla, do it. You're going, you're going, you're going, do it, do it. You're gonna do it, do it. Keep it going. Go. Do it. Alright, if you're not going to do it, I'll go around you. Use it. It's getting stuck in between first and second gear, kind of lurching.